Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. Fam, you hear a lot of people say, look, conspiracy theories are the bane of society. You know, it's always some people say the moon landing is real. The moon landing is real. What moon? Your ass wasn't ready for that. What moon? Who said it was a moon? Your ass ain't ready for that. People say, look, the sun is this far from the earth. What sun? You better pay attention. Shit that you think is real is not real. Look, I cannot prove it. Shit just seems off. Pay attention to it. Dude, I think half of the time that we don't understand, your ass is in a whole nother reality, in a whole fishbowl. Dude, it looked like somebody taking a flashlight and shining it right at the fishbowl, and that's how you get your light. That's how you get your warmth. You know what? There's a whole lot of shit that we don't understand on this planet. And it's not meant for us to understand. And it would never be something that we get. When I tell you that our government has mapped the bottom of the ocean, they know what's down there. They know exactly what's down there. Before NASA allegedly went into space, they were down in the water. But after the space thing didn't work out, they went into the water. You think they don't have this shit already set in stone? Do you not think that the reason why they wearing these damn pressurized suits, because they figure what's out there is the same thing that's down here? It's a reason for all of that. It's a reason why they got oxygen and all of that. It's a reason. They keep telling you that space is a vacuum. There's no air in space. It's a reason they tell you that. Because it's weightlessness. It sounds like water. How do we know that outer space, if there is one, is fluid? It could be fluid space. Now, there's a such thing as called fluid space, you know, and that's the thing that we don't look at. There's a lot of shit that we don't consider when we pay attention to stuff. We're considering everything from one aspect. And, you know, again, I talk about the moon landing so much. People think I'm crazy. But my thing is, if we really want to talk about the moon, let's take it a step further. The actual lander couldn't land on the moon. It couldn't come through space and actually land. The thing wasn't made of anything. They have it in a museum. You could look at the damn thing and be like, yeah, this won't work. How did this work? Because it didn't. See, the thing is, it's a flag on the moon. So from your telescope, you can see the flag on the moon. The thing is, there are so many things that we don't understand about this reality, about this world, that we say that's like 6,000 years old. This world is over 1 billion years old. This world has been redone over and over again, man. It has been to the point where nuclear strikes damn near. They found radiation in certain parts of, you know, Babel and shit like that. And it's crazy. It's like, how do you account for all of that? You know, they talk about Nephilim and all of that. Dude, how do we know that the creatures that we see on these cave drawings and on these walls, you know, who call themselves gods, weren't just aliens? Because we were a lesser species that didn't know anything. They taught us things. And if you notice, if you look at some of the hieroglyphs in one area, they're the same in other areas around the earth. They just look a little different, but they're the same damn thing. So you have these same beings teaching the same thing in other places. We talk about the pyramids and all of that, man. How can we really talk about the pyramids? We say that, that the Grand Canyon was basically done in by water. No, it looks just like a rock quarry. That's what it looks like. It looked like excavating equipment was used there. And it was created to push an agenda. Man, you know what? The biggest trick you can teach somebody is something don't exist. The same shit they say about ghosts and demons and every damn thing else, God, it exists. It's just you don't believe in it. Just because you don't believe in it, don't mean it don't believe in you. See, the thing is that I tell everybody, pay attention. You know, the thing is, if you really want to know something, you'll realize that this world is something that's far beyond what we thought it was. And it's going to be that way. You know, as we push and go and we study, ask questions about every damn thing, the only questions we're not asking is, we're not asking that question. The question we're asking is, why are all the governments of this world agreeing with certain things? Because it's easier to not tell people the truth. See, telling somebody the truth will cause all kind of panic. You know what? If I do this the way I'm doing it now, I basically have control over you. I basically control the situation and the narrative. But if we do it a different way, everything else changes. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. The narratives and everything changes. You know, I think a lot of people don't get it. Pay attention to what's happening. You know, pay attention. Pay attention to where your world is headed right now. Pay attention to, you know, if you want to look at it, look at Mount, all the presidents are at on that mountain, Mount Rushmore. Look at that. Look at all this shit. Everything has a purpose. Everything serves some sort of purpose. I believe a lot of shit that was on this planet that was created, I don't think we created it. Because half of the shit that was created then cannot be reproduced. And I'm just being honest. Man, if you look at some of these damn churches that was built way back in the day, and I'm sitting here thinking, with technology being the way it is, shit, we should be able to do this without even a hell of a problem. But now it's just like, well, you know, we lack this, we lack that. And I'm like, damn. So you mean people in the 60s and 20s were way more knowledgeable about things than we are now? It's just crazy if you really want to think about everything. A lot of people don't look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, even without a moon, all this shit, you know, they say the moon affects, you know, the tides and all of that and everything else. And the sun affects, you know, everything. Dude, I'm going to tell you something. If the man landed on the moon, it's inside of this dome. If the man landed or something dealing with the sun, it's inside this dome. That's the thing a lot of people don't understand. You know, again, they can't get out of here. They tried to go all the way down to the deepest parts of the ocean and tried to go into that ocean to try to break it. They couldn't. What is it? I keep talking to you about those aurora borealises, you know, those northern lights and shit like that. And people talking about, man, those just lights and that's just a light show due to... No, it's a dome and it's water hitting the dome and it's a special effect. If you look at water and you look at it inside of a glass, it does the same damn thing. How do you know? We're not underwater. You remember I always talk to you about that Supergirl movie where, you know, the one from the 80s where, you know, they lived in a dome under the ocean and it was miniature. How do you know? You got watchers that people notice. They've been talking about the watchers for years. You notice them at certain points, at certain times and years, and they be looking at certain things. You don't know what. You look up in the air, in the sky, you can see it sometimes with a telescope. Dude, this shit is not fake. Some of this shit that you see, you say, why won't they tell everybody? For what? Why would they tell you? What is it going to do? If they told you aliens were real right now, what would you do? I don't believe aliens are from other planets. I believe they're from this planet. There are parts of this planet that no man has been on. No normal man. There are parts of this world that still lies a mystery to every damn body. There's still places on this planet that haven't been touched by man. And I'm serious, because all you see on the map of the earth, when they show you the globe and all that, those continents are not that close together. They're not that far apart. There's part of this world that's, you haven't seen. And it's meant that way. But man, these are just my thoughts and opinions, man. Let me know what you think, man. And again, these are just theories. These are just for entertainment purposes only. Because I got to put that out there. Because some people take it and they run with it. And you know what? Flat earthers, firmament people, I don't know if they're telling the truth or not. Because I don't know. And you got to think about it. Everybody tell you, Neil deGrasse Tyson, he tell you this stuff. Dude, none of these people know. Even the ancient alien guy with the weird ass hair on it, every time they do those, even he say, man, it's a lot of stuff. Dude, the ancient aliens, dude, if you look at the Bible and you go through the Bible and you look at what angels look like, they don't look like what they say they look like. Shit, they look scary because you don't know what it is. I don't know where religion come from. I believe advanced beings came to this earth and taught us something. Do I believe in God? Yes, I do. Do I believe in faith? Yes, I do. You just got to be careful. But to later, thank you so much for watching. Again, entertainment purposes only. I don't want nobody coming after me over some stuff, man. But to later, peace out.